好了吗？
开始。
Question one is convolution method to calculate the density function of z. We already know that x, y are independent, and we know if x is equal to fy. And then since x and y are independent, so if the density function of z should be the convolution of x and y. And then we just need to take fx and fy into this formula, and we can get that it should be and then we can get now we need to consider in the interval of z, since if z is is smaller than 1, so this part, all these 4 parts is 0. So fzz is equal to 0 when z is bigger than 1, smaller than, in the interval from 1 to 2, this part is 1 and this part is 0, this part is 0, this part is 0, so we can get it should be fzz should be z minus 1, and if z from the in the interval from 2 to 3, and then we can get fzz should be z minus z. And if z is bigger than 3, all this part have value, but when we can get 1 minus 1 minus 1 plus 1, it should be 0, so we can get fzz is 0. Okay, this is the first part. And the second part uses the geometric method. So we can draw the density function of fx and x and y. So we know this is the x, y, and x is from 1 to 2, y is from 0 to 1. So this square, this area is a interval of x and y. And now z is equal to x plus y, and it's like it's a line like this. So this is x plus y, and we can easily see from this picture it shows that when z and we already know this value is z. When z minus this is z. When z minus is smaller than 1, there is no overlapped area between. There is no area under this line overlap with this square, so the density function of fzz should be 0. And when z is bigger than 1 and smaller than 2, and we can get it has overlapped area, and we can calculate this areas this area's area. So we can get it should be this, and this area is equal to the distribution function of z. So we need to get the density function of z. It should be z minus 1. And when z is bigger than 2 and smaller than 3 in the interval from 2 to 3, and this area is 1 minus 3, and this is also the distribution function, and we can get a density function is z minus 3 should be 3 minus z, yeah, 3. And when z is bigger than 3 and the overlapped area is 1, so fzz now is equal to 0. So this is the geometric method to get the density function of z.